If you think building muscle is just about lifting heavy weights in the gym, think again. The truth is, your daily habits are either accelerating your gains or sabotaging them, and chances are you're unknowingly making mistakes that are slowing you down. While everyone obsesses over workout routines and protein shakes, few people realize that the small daily choices they make are the real secret to building muscle faster. In this video, we're breaking down the 7 daily habits that secretly build muscle faster, the things that most people overlook but can make all the difference. These science-backed strategies will double your muscle growth without adding extra hours in the gym. Number 7, consistent strength training. Strength training isn't about showing up whenever you feel like it. It's about creating a structured plan and sticking to it. The key to muscle growth is progressive overload, meaning you need to gradually increase the weight, reps, or intensity over time. Without this, your muscles have no reason to grow. Think of your muscles like an employee at a boring job. If they keep doing the same thing over and over, they stop improving. But if you keep challenging them with heavier loads and different exercises, they're forced to adapt, grow, and become stronger. Squats, bench presses, deadlifts, these aren't just exercises. They're your ticket to serious muscle mass. Miss a few workouts? Expect slow results. Train consistently, and you'll see steady, unstoppable progress. But here's where most people mess up. They don't track their progress. If you're going to gym and lifting the same weights every session, you're not training, you're just moving weights around. Your body adapts to stress, so you need to force it to keep adapting by increasing the difficulty. That means tracking your lifts, pushing for small strength gains each week, and ensuring that you're constantly progressing. Another mistake? Training with no intensity. If you're scrolling through your phone between sets, chatting for 10 minutes, or treating the gym like a social event, you're wasting time. Strength training isn't just about showing up. It's about showing up and putting in the work. Focus on heavy compound lifts, progressive overload, and proper form if you want real results. Number 6, sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Most people think muscle is built in the gym. It's not. It's built while you sleep. You can lift all the weights, eat all the protein, and chug down every supplement on the market. But if your sleep is trash, your muscle gains will be too. Sleep is when your body goes into full-on repair mode, flooding your system with growth hormone, rebuilding micro tears in your muscle fibers, and restoring energy stores. If you're cutting your sleep short, you're literally sabotaging your own gains. Lack of sleep isn't just about feeling tired, it wrecks your hormonal balance. The less you sleep, the more your cortisol levels skyrocket, and cortisol is basically the grim reaper of muscle growth. High cortisol means more muscle breakdown, slower recovery, and increased fat storage. That's right, poor sleep doesn't just keep you from gaining muscle. It actually makes it easier to gain fat. You might as well be running in reverse. So what's the fix? Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of high-quality sleep. And no, scrolling through your phone for an hour in bed doesn't count. Deep, uninterrupted sleep is where the magic happens. One of the best ways to optimize this is by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Your body loves consistency, and a steady sleep routine helps regulate your circadian rhythm, leading to better recovery and more muscle growth. Another game changer? Cut the blue light before bed. That means no phone, no laptop, no TV at least 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. Blue light messes with your melatonin production, making it harder to fall into deep sleep, the phase where all the real recovery happens. Instead, dim the lights, read something not on a screen, or do some light stretching to wind down. You're enjoying the video, leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 5, including healthy fats. If you're still afraid of fats, you're stuck in the 90s. Healthy fats are essential for muscle growth, especially for producing testosterone, the key hormone responsible for muscle repair and strength. Low-fat diets? Say goodbye to gains. Healthy fats play a massive role in hormone regulation, particularly testosterone and growth hormone production, which are critical for muscle development. Testosterone acts as the main driver of protein synthesis, meaning if your testosterone levels are low, your ability to recover and grow muscle is severely compromised. And guess what? Your body needs dietary fat to produce testosterone efficiently. So, where should you get these muscle-building fats from? Start with monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, found in foods like avocados, olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish. These fats are anti-inflammatory, support cardiovascular health, and optimize nutrient absorption, all of which contribute to better recovery and overall muscle function. Then there are omega-3 fatty acids, which play a crucial role in reducing muscle soreness and improving recovery. Found in salmon, sardines, flax seeds, and walnuts, omega-3s help reduce inflammation and keep your joint healthy, which means you can train harder and recover faster. If you're lifting heavy regularly and not getting enough omega-3s, you're making your recovery process harder than it needs to be. And let's talk about saturated fats. Yes, they have a bad reputation, but in reality, they're essential in moderation. Foods like grass-fed beef, whole eggs, and coconut oil provide saturated fats that help maintain healthy cell membranes and support testosterone production. Cutting them out completely is a mistake that can actually lead to hormonal imbalances and stall muscle growth. Number 4, avoiding excess cardio. Cardio is great for heart health, but if you're overdoing it, you're burning precious muscle mass along with fat. Long-duration cardio sessions can break down muscle tissue, especially if you're not eating enough to support your training. Ever seen a marathon runner with massive muscles? Exactly. Here's the science. When you do excessive amount of cardio, your body adapts by becoming more efficient at using energy, which means it learns to preserve fat and burn muscle instead. That's a nightmare if you're trying to build mass. Your body prioritizes lean muscle tissue as fuel, which leads to muscle loss, slower metabolism, and a weaker physique over time. Cortisol, the stress hormone, also spikes with excessive endurance training. Elevated cortisol levels lead to muscle breakdown, increased fat storage, and slower recovery. If your goal is muscle growth, too much cardio is working against you, not for you. So, does that mean you should ditch cardio entirely? No, but it needs to be strategic. The best approach for maintaining muscle while staying lean is to prioritize high-intensity interval training HIIT over long, steady-state cardio. HIIT consists of short bursts of intense exercise, followed by rest periods. This keeps your metabolism high, burns fat efficiently, and preserves muscle mass. Sprint for 20 to 30 seconds, rest for 40 to 60 seconds, and repeat for 15 to 20 minutes. You'll get the fat-burning benefits without sacrificing your hard-earned muscle. Number 3, timing carbohydrate intake. Carbs are not your enemy. Eating them at the wrong time is. The best time to consume carbohydrates is before and after your workouts. Before training, carbs fuel your muscles, giving you the energy to push heavier weights. After training, carbs refill glycogen stores, speeding up recovery and preventing muscle breakdown. Want optimal muscle growth? Stop randomly eating carbs throughout the day and start timing them around your workouts. Prioritize complex carbs like sweet potatoes, oats, and brown rice to sustain energy levels and fuel serious strength gains. When you eat carbs before a workout, you provide your muscles with readily available energy. This means better endurance, more strength, and improved performance. If you ever felt sluggish or weak in the gym, chances are your glycogen stores were low. Consuming a moderate amount of complex carbohydrates like oats, brown rice, or whole wheat bread an hour or two before your workout ensures your muscles are primed for action. Number 2, proper hydration. You can eat all the protein, lift all the weights, and get all the sleep you want. But if you're dehydrated, your muscles won't function properly. Think about it, your body is made up of around 60% water, and your muscles are composed of about 75% water. That means without proper hydration, you're setting yourself up for subpar performance, slow recovery, and even muscle loss. Water is essential for nutrient transport, muscle contractions, and recovery. It carries amino acids, glucose, and oxygen to your muscles, helping them repair and grow after intense workouts. If you're not drinking enough water, your body struggles to deliver these key nutrients, leaving your muscles feeling flat, weak, and unable to recover efficiently. Even a 2% drop in hydration can decrease strength, slow recovery, and make you feel sluggish in the gym. Let's get real. If you're cramping mid-workout, feeling dizzy after a heavy set, or struggling to complete reps you normally crush, you're probably dehydrated. Your muscles depend on adequate hydration to contract properly. Without enough water, your electrolytes become imbalanced, leading to cramps, fatigue, and a higher risk of injury. Ever wonder why elite athletes constantly sip on fluids during their training? Because they know that hydration directly impacts performance. Number 1, varying muscle stimuli. The body is incredibly efficient, and if you don't change things up, it stops responding. This is known as a plateau effect, where your progress slows down or completely stops. If your workouts feel easier but you're not getting stronger or more muscular, your body has figured out how to do the work without needing to grow. And that's a problem. Muscle growth, or hypertrophy, is driven by progressive overload challenging your muscles in new ways, so they have no choice but to adapt. The fix? Shock your muscles. This doesn't mean switching workouts randomly every session, but rather strategically adjusting variables to keep your body progressing. Here's how. First, adjust your rep and set schemes. If you've been lifting in the 8 to 12 rep range for months, try switching to 4 to 6 reps with heavier weights to build strength, or 15 to 20 reps with lighter weights for muscular endurance. Changing the rep range forces your muscles to work differently, stimulating new growth. Second, modify your tempo and time under tension. Instead of mindlessly pumping out reps, slow down your lifts. Try a 3 to 4 second eccentric phase, lowering the weight slowly, followed by an explosive concentric phase, lifting the weight fast. This increases the amount of time your muscles are under tension, which leads to more micro tears and muscle growth. Next, switch up your exercise variations. If you've been doing barbell bench presses forever, swap them for dumbbell presses, incline presses, or dips. If squats are your go-to, experiment with Bulgarian split squats, front squats, or sumo squats. Different angles and movement patterns activate muscle fibers in new ways, preventing stagnation. Another game changer? Incorporating advanced techniques. Techniques like drop sets, supersets, rest pause sets, and force reps can take your workouts to the next level. For example, after completing a heavy set, immediately reducing the weight and continuing to lift until failure drop set forces your muscles to work past their usual limits, triggering new adaptation and growth. If you liked the video, leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.